Hi, my name is David Robillard. I'm president of Performa's Federal Programs Group. I'm very happy today to begin discussing how to coalesce diverse detention operations to adopt uniform facility standards. The second topic I'd like to talk to you about is the steps of the development of the prototype itself. As it's very common knowledge in any planning endeavor, the success is very much related to the process that you bring to the table. So the cornerstones of the development process are very much in line with your problem solving. What are some of the cornerstones that you must have in the development process? First and foremost, you need to begin with what we call a problem statement. Without a problem statement, we truly don't understand what we're trying to solve. So identifying the problem we're trying to solve is very critical as one of the cornerstones. Also, as a cornerstone in the development process is establishing a baseline of understanding of your existing facilities. You don't want to repeat mistakes. You need to understand how they are organized, how they operate, how they function. Have that as a baseline. As we move forward into the development of the new prototype, we can score against the old prototype model. You need to conduct what we call modeling workshops, and with steps in this workshop process that bring value, minimize rework, and steps that are connected to each other with no delays. The flow of the process and the development of a prototype is absolutely critical. The continuity and the brain power that you're bringing together must achieve it in a sequential fashion. And lastly, we need to develop an action implementation plan that is connected to your global thinking, your global master plan, so that as you develop a prototype, it's linked to a national master plan. It is not independent of it, but it is part of your global master plan thinking. So what are the actual steps in the prototype development process? First and foremost, the first step is generally called project planning. In other words, setting the direction for the project. Generally, that includes the leadership team, the client leadership team that I had mentioned in the previous topic. And what we're trying to do in that step is conduct a one-day visioning session where all of the goals and objectives of the project are agreed to and discussed. Without that, you are lacking a roadmap for the future steps that follow. You can then begin to select your task force because you now know what the goals and objectives of the project are. You need to prepare them, and then you can begin with your workshop. The steps within the workshop are, again, two steps. Needs assessment, where you're determining the requirements for the prototype, and which we call the recipe. And that is generally based around three components: organizational, operational, and functional requirements. So you're getting the group of people together, the task force, and you're defining the recipe for the prototype model. Once the recipe is established, you can begin to explore various models or ways of organizing the prototype. Again, using the evaluation criteria that we've set up at the step one project planning and evaluating those models as you move forward.